Okay, today's lesson involves a dandelion. Pretty innocuous looking, and I've explained how flowers grow on previous videos, so I'm not going to explain it here because I've already explained how it works. And so now I'm going to compare this to a physical piece of evidence, because I've shown how this grows, and now what I'm about to tell you is based on that fact that I've already said how they grow, by double helix energy flow. That's hollow. How do you get that on the end? Why is that hollow? Because energy travels in a Birkeland current, and all energy is moved to the boundary, and energy attracts matter, which is why that is empty and it has a stalk. There's a vortex that was running through there of energy, which then spins out to the side, double helix, shoots out leaders straight out sideways and forms a ring, because energy attracts matter, so you get that hollow stem. Now I'm going to compare this to a magnetic field. So I've already shown how it goes through here and becomes this flower in previous videos, and I've just told you why that's hollow and it has a stalk. Now I'm going to compare this to magnetic flow, to the pictures that I've drawn. So energy comes down in a vortex. It splashes down, goes sideways, and shoots up in the air. Underneath that, there's an inertial plane. Right there, where it becomes this bell-bottom bit, where it spins around on the inside, and then pours down, and shoots out the bottom sideways, and then curves around that way, and curves around that way. So according to what I've said about a magnetic field, there's pieces sticking up. I said in my last video, in one of my videos that I haven't actually put up yet, the top of a magnet is like two hands, bottom of a magnet is two hands. So you have fingers sticking out of both ends of a magnet. There's your fingers that side, there's your fingers that side. These, if you go and have a look at one of these, because I've only got two hands, are attached to the stem. Those are your two leaders that have spun out in a halo wave. Except this isn't a magnet, so it is DNA coded, so that this then doesn't come back round to here and spin into the inertial line to become this. The DNA code just gives it this shape. That's what DNA code does. It directs the energy so that matter forms around it. So you've got your hand sticking up there, you've got your inertial line crossover, which obviously is plainly visible, and all of this electromagnetic field that has attracted this matter electrically and electromagnetically cascades around the magnet and around the outside of the magnet, around the inertial plane, and then across the magnet and out. Like that. So there's probably going to be a picture like over here of the magnetic field that I've drawn in the past, and you will see that the Earth is electric and electromagnetism, and all plants are grown. Every piece of grass out there is an electrical spike sticking out of the ground, because the ground is a huge magnet on the inside, which means electromagnetism through matter produces electricity, and electricity through matter produces electromagnetism. So you've got both electricity, which is in here, turned into electromagnetism in the Ouroboros torus field, which runs around the outside because all energy is moved to the boundary. That's your electrical charge, and that's your electromagnetic field. So that also is the electromagnetic field, but it's only very tiny because all the electricity is in the middle. And then when it bursts out at the correct electrical height, which is why most flowers are all the same size, because it's reached an electrical height frequency which will activate the flower part when all of this has absorbed enough energy from the sky and from the ground to produce the energy to activate the DNA code frequency to say produce this. And of course it's an electromagnetic field, and that of course is the Fibonacci spiral. And so again, I've said that all energy travels in a Fibonacci spiral, double helix halo wave, and so that again proves everything that God has shown me in 2014. So there we go. That's basically how every single plant on the planet grows. And if it's a different shape, then you just apply DNA code frequency and you get a different shape. But everything is electricity and electromagnetism travelling through an inertial plane and creating a double helix energy field, or a Boris, which finishes with a Fibonacci spiral. Vortex to wave to another vortex, because this Fibonacci spiral will spiral away like that, getting pointier and pointier. Alright, thanks very much. My name is Lee, I follow the Christ Jesus, and he showed me all this in visions, and I'm showing it to you. Thanks a lot.